Hi, this video is brought to you by Exfoliage. Exfoliage is a startup business by me and Darielle Hernandez, and we sell Young Living essential oil and knives in a patented skin treatment. With life-saving information, we'll sell you the oil, the knives, and the information. This particular video is going to be on Lou Gehrig's disease, which is also known as ALS, which did take the life of somebody dear to me. Also, if you look on this channel in the playlist, you might find me a video of the ALS water bucket challenge of me on there. But Lou Gehrig's disease, I'm reading right from the Young Living endorsed book, is called amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. And it's progressive and fatal neurological disease affecting nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. And as disease progresses, motor neurons die and the brain loses the ability to control the muscle movement. Later stages of disease leads to complete paralysis. Eventually, control is lost of the muscles that are needed to breathe and speak and eat. Okay, so this is what Young Living recommends. Cypress, essential oil cypress. Okay, my cypress is $33. It says it's good for circulation. Valor, that's my baby daddy's favorite fragrance. That is a blend. It's kind of like I think more of a manlier blend. It has black spruce, rosewood, frankincense, and blue tansy, and it's $44. Now, it's $44. The bottle's like, this big. This is essential oil. This is stuff you would cut with other oil or just wear it. You can eat it. The oil is like the blood of the plants. You know what I'm saying? I have frankincense. That's also for this condition. My bottle of frankincense, $45. Okay. Sandalwood, same bottle, this size, $147. Sacred sandalwood. We also have a blend called Acceptance that says it helps oxygenate the pineal and pituitary gland. And I have a blend called Clarity. That's $64. That's got peppermint, rosemary, basil, jasmine, ylang-ylang, and geranium. I love geranium. Okay. And it says to dilute it, if necessary, and apply 1 or 2 drops on the brain stem, neck, spine. And also VitaFlex points on the feet. We have an atomizer where you just atomize it without water into the air, or you could diffuse it with water into the air. We also sell supplements like oils in a pill. We have a cleansing Trio. For 3 bottles, it's $133. It's a bottle of Comfort Tone, Essential Zyme, and ICP, which is like a digestive cleanse. I mean, a bottle's this big, but if you can get it all over your body, I'm telling you, it's definitely gonna help. Okay, I wish I knew that before I spent all the money trying other crap. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that's the Young Living part, and now we read in this series the Bible and the law. So I just picked from my website a page where science meets religion, blogspot.com. And I went to the justice link on the side, and somewhere in there, I have, it's certainly my religion, that my Passover meal is ate with loins girded. So I must have got that quote somewhere. Hopefully it's in here. Luke 18:11 says, publican is an evil thing. Isaiah 3:12, children, non-moms and non-dads, are oppressors. 1 Thessalonians 2:14 says, our boys suffered like things of their countrymen, their own countrymen. They were suffering at the hands of their own countrymen. 1 Thessalonians 2:16 says I have anti-chaplain, anti-jail, as if they're forbidding us to speak to the Gentiles, but it might be more than just jail because they have control of the airwaves. Now, my understanding is the airwaves are public, not private. Okay, I will break the bar of Damascus, Amos 1:5. Psalms 141.6, judges overthrown in stony places. This is an important one. 1 Chronicles 18. Now, this is from the version, The Message. It says David set up a puppet government. 1 Chronicles 18, 5 and 6, and 1 Chronicles 18, 12 and 13 in the translation of The Message. I think other versions say garrison, paid soldier, just a puppet, not anybody. Okay, Psalm 68:30, rebuke the company of spearmen until they submit themselves with pieces of silver. Romans 7:2-3 and 7. Okay, Romans 7:2-3 and Romans 8:2 talks about there being 2 sets of laws. Jeremiah 5:26, wicked men set traps. Zephaniah 3:3, judges are evening wolves. 1 Corinthians 6:1, why are you even taking your problems before the unjust? The religious cult. Colossians 2:20, we are not subject to worldly ordinances. Luke 23:5, Jesus was accused of stirring up unrest. Psalms 49:20, a man in honor that understandeth not is like a beast that perisheth. Jeremiah 16:19, O Lord, my strength, my fortress, my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things where there's no profit, but harm, probably, right? Israel rebels against the house of David unto this day. That's 2 Chronicles 10:19. And I'm just going to read something on the law. On here is Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition their government for a redress of grievances. This is another snippet here from the Vatican. Vatican.va, Dignitatis Humana. It stands for the Declaration on Religious Freedom. This is the Declaration number 3 from the Vatican. Every man has the duty and therefore the right to seek the truth in religious matters in order that he may with prudence form for himself right and true judgments of consciousness. This inquiry is to be free. In all his activity, a man is bound to follow his conscience faithfully. He is not to be forced to act in a manner contrary to his conscience, nor, on the other hand, is he to be restrained from acting in accordance with his conscience, especially in matters religious. And lastly, message from the Book of Mormon, Alma 43.9. Now the design of the Nephites was to support their lands and their houses and their wives and their children, that they might preserve them from the hands of the enemy, and that they might preserve their rights and their privileges and also their liberty, that they might worship God according to their desires.